Greetings, YouTube. For the second year in a row, the U.S. has lost more troops to suicide than the combat roles in Iraq and Afghanistan. Now, those numbers may sound odd to you, but if you look at percentages, as in how many people are in the military, and you compare how many of them commit suicide, you compare those numbers to the civilian population in the U.S., that means that the suicide rates in the military among our veterans and active duty soldiers is 3 to 4 times as high. That's a problem. That means that we're failing. We're failing to, and I hesitate to use the phrase, but it's apt. We are failing to support the troops. We seem to be really comfortable with sending our men and women into war. But we don't seem to be quite as comfortable with taking care of them when they're there and taking care of them when they come home. A lot of politicians are rah, 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 get the enemy. But not so much wanting to pay out the money required to take care of their medical benefits and psychological support once they come home, which is kind of unethical and immoral. I come from a military family. I have never served, nor will I. I don't handle authority well. But my father served. I have a great uncle that has a ship named after him. I have an uncle that was a diver in the Navy. All 3 of his children served Air Force, Navy, Army. There's a long tradition in my family of military service. And none of them received the kind of help that they truly needed. My grandfather served in World War II. My father has received direct physical assistance, as he's a disabled American veteran. But the psychological help that he so desperately needed wasn't offered, or if it was, it wasn't the right kind, because he just continued being an alcoholic until I was almost 30. We are letting our troops down, and we've been doing it for decades. It's time to fix that. It's time to realize that a soldier's service doesn't end with their tour of duty. That they've laid their lives on the line for us. They've gone out there on that sharp edge and they've offered themselves up to protect us. To keep the things that we hold dear safe. And how do we thank them? By doing nothing for them. By failing them. Well, we need to fix that. I realize that we need to fix a lot of things. But these men and women are coming home every day. And they're leaving every day. And we need to make sure that they have open arms to welcome them. And the support they need to get on with their lives as best they can. Because if we don't, all we're going to do is make enemies and dig graves.